Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm sharing my first base page video for Ginger's All About the Bass YouTube hop. Everyone that is playing along is in the playlist below, so please check out what everyone else is creating. The base page that I'm working with today is something that I created with scraps several years ago, and there is some work that I need to do to this base page to fix and also suit the photos I'm using today. Now, when I talk about fixing, see this line across the top here? That is cheap double-sided tape that has gone bad from humidity and heat. I live in southeast Queensland in Australia, and while we are not the hottest part of Australia, the weather still gets hot here, and the glue on our layouts, well, the layouts that I've created and other projects, using cheap adhesive does make this mark on papers. So before the video, I'll just peel this back. I just glued with the double-sided tape to the top because I used scrap pieces of paper and glued them together to make my base page. I did rip the double-sided tape off, ready to repair, and this is what it looks like. Also, most of these scraps do work with the photos I've chosen today. It's this section here that doesn't quite work. So let me bring in the photos and then we'll talk about what I'm going to do to create my layout today. My husband and I, we went out to our local restaurant and they had Arabian Nights as their theme night. So we've got Middle Eastern food here, which I will have to look up what we had for the menu. I think it was lamb shanks with naan bread. So I've just got a photo of our meal here, and it was like a share platter for two. And they also had a belly dancer that also was the entertainment to go with the theme. So looking at this base page, the ledger works, the map works, this deep red I believe works. These typewriters really do not. So I have got a pattern that I plan to use on covering up these typewriters. Now, don't get me wrong, I love these typewriters, which is why they are on this base page. However, I would like to use this base page and move on with creating other layouts. So I know that this is Kaiser Crafts pen and ink collection, so I've pulled that collection out to play with these photos. And I also wanted to use another collection called Antiquities, which is the collection where I found a paper that will go with the photos to patch, you know, to make it the layout that I want it to be. So here is the gold, and I think the motif geometric pattern works well. So I will have to trim down. I can lift up this branding strip to tuck the piece of paper under so it looks like it always has been part of the layout. And I will also cut at the bottom here so there's no overhang. And I will most likely put my photos like this. So it's like a collage. And that will be my layout. Now, to cover the top here, I've been going through like my branding strips and stickers, and I think I found something to cover this discoloration up the top here. So it is from the pen and ink collection, which belongs to the ledger here. I think I'm going to use the postage stamps to go along the top. And down the bottom, I don't think I want to keep these cameras. So I will bring in this gold ruler to cover this up. So what we'll do is let's get this part that I've just talked about done, and then move on to what else I need to do to complete this layout. I am back with my base page all fixed and ready to go. So I glued the ledger to my scrapbooking page at the back, and I decided to go with just a glue stick. I just applied a lot of glue to the page and glued it firmly down since there was already the damage from the double-sided tape. I then glued my sticker down because there is some age on these cardstock stickers, so I thought I'd just add some additional glue to the back so it does remain glued down to my layout. Now I had to add some overhang from the sticker to cover, you know, the marks from the double-sided tape. So I just used my scissors to trim the top off. I also glued my other sticker that I mentioned before down. So now I'm ready to go with the embellishments I'm going to use, which is from the Kaisercraft Antiquities collection, which is where this gold geometric has come from. So first of all, I'll put my photos back down. I did trim the border off the 3x4s just so when my photos are on the page it looks like a collage, and my photos will probably go here. I decided to use the flowers, and these are just die cuts that I had, and I thought it would match well with the gold paper here and the turquoise map. I just tried to keep within the colour scheme that I have here, just so even though it's not all from the same collection, it just goes together. So I did plan these out before coming back on. So I'm just going to put these flowers down the bottom and then tuck these yellow flowers in between, and I'm going to alternate between the yellow being on top and then on the bottom, just so there's some interest there. And I'm just making sure that all these little centres are the right side up and not upside down. These leaves I was just planning on tucking at the top, and I was going to put one on each side of my cluster here. At the top, I also was going to add another cluster, so I've just got a ticket at the top which has just some numbers, just to add a little bit of something. And this is a smaller cluster I have got some stickers here, which is why I've got the backing paper behind, and this is also a sticker because I didn't have any more die cuts to use. So I've just got them on the baking paper here, and I think that is where I'll probably have the placement for the cluster at the top. I have got these stickers which are clear, which is from another antiques collection. So I might use a couple of the postmarks down the bottom here just to tie in what's up the top. I might go with one of the round ones and the square one here. For my title, I have got some flat stickers that I've pulled out. I've got black and I've got gold, and I was thinking about using a combination of each. So Arabian, I'm thinking is going to be in gold, and then Knights in black. And I will see if it fits down the bottom here. I will also need to find out what date and the menu, which will probably go up here. I will glue what I have down and come back and show you what the finished layout looks like. Here is my completed layout. I've added the clear stickers of the postmarks just to tie in with my border strip up the top. I have my title Arabian Nights, as well as the place where we were having dinner. I also have got my date, the menu of what we had that night, as well as the name of the belly dancer that was there on the night. And this information I could actually get off Facebook, which was great. I didn't have to search too hard or guess what we were eating. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.